Welcome back to Character Select. We have picked up a request for some carefully packed munitions to go to Floating Parliament, which is somewhere to the east of London. I imagine they have trouble keeping track of it because it floats, which just seems short-sighted to me. But Dave and Guard are back for more Sunless skies.
Woo!
Farewell, Salvo. While we're here, we can turn in some that port report that we got from the mausoleum.
So an unclear bomb kills light, but not people.
Interesting.
Yeah. If you, it's the thing I remembered was there's a random event. You can run into them on the bottom of the Z floor when you're in your submarine, and if you fail the event to salvage stuff from it, it goes off. You get engulfed in blackness, and all of your ship's lights go out.
Ugh.
Every lamp and every filament bulb.
That's creepy.
And a passing school of glowing fish are extinguished.
Oh, Jesus. So it makes things unclear by turning out the lights, essentially.
Yeah.
As for everybody that's wondering how long the series is going to be going, we're going to do about 40 episodes. I'm hoping that we can get to Eleutheria, because what little I've seen about Eleutheria is fucked up and creepy.
No.
But that's the whole game, really.
Because it's not really different from the rest of it, is it?
Right. Like...
Thinking.
Do. I would like to find the place that can't be found. Oh. Here's something.
Successful. What do you see?
What do you see with your chiropterous eyes?
Give us the goodies. Tell us the places.
A bit to the north. Is that a giant buzzsaw just below us? Like, what the it's an excavator. It's a giant fucking excavator.
Oh yeah, one of those big old boys. What was it being used to excavate, I wonder?
That is the creepy, and this is all fog? Mists begin to gather like fairy floss. A distant sprinkle of gas lamps glows through them.
That looks
Ooh,
like
it's a good thing I
drilling.
re-equipped. Yeah! Get us some of them hours. This might actually be a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
The misty place, because I think this might be. Yeah, this might be where Pergerance is.
Perdurant.
Perdurance. Nope. Don't want none of you. Don't want none of you.
Get out of here. Away with you. Filthy creatures.
Oh, and there's a port just to the left, of course.
Because why not?
I mean, we do have full hull. I could probably try to take on that guy.
Maybe if he's still there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Oh, with the dodge!
Dave,
Epic
you're the pro.
Doge!
Secretly. Careful.
We still got hurt, though. What in the fuck is that? Guard, what in the hell just happened?
That wasn't a happy.
Oh, shit. Now. You fucker. Regular man ain't going down like this.
Stay close to the shotgun.
It's really hard to get away from him now.
We should get to the port.
No. This is bad.
He's gonna bust. We should just run at full speed back.
Go away, please. So how you doing, Guard?
Okay, so maybe we can't take those things yet.
We have 3 hull left.
Yeah.
Oh, they just move so erratically, it's impossible to get a shot on them.
Yeah, and they move a lot faster than us.
Oh,
so
shit.
It's hard to
I don't know where
dodge
we
them.
are. Fuck.
Wait, did we go into a unexplored? Oh, no. We're
Yep.
right next to those guys.
Yeah, we're back in London, more or less, but... Ugh. Okay. And then that fucking eyeball. What the hell was that?
Jesus.
Like, I think it... if I had to guess, that was the beast below, but I don't want to guess, because... Not the beast below, the burrower below, I guess. I think is what he's called. Oh, I need a new change of pants, and we just started this episode. And I could still die if I smack into the wrong freaking thing by accident. Just in case that's not, reassuring. And it's going to cost like $290 to repair everything. Hey, look, supplies. No. No, thank you.
To be fair, we haven't had them pop up the thing.
Right, in London, but all it takes is for... shit. A commotion in the cabins. A stoker has discovered a creature wrapped affectionately around his Toby jug, a gift from his aunt. The creature is as long as your arm and looks like a leech, bred with an eel. It is one of the guests. The guests are drawn to glimmers of sentiment in the broad, hard skies. One attracts others until they fill a locomotive like the meat fills a sausage. By the time they move on, you will all have been mashed to paste.
Oh, God.
No one knows how the guests communicate with each other across such vast distances, but somehow word gets out.
We'll conduct a search, I guess.
Don't do hull damage. Oh, you have some guests aboard. Your crew are thorough, even stripping panels from the walls to check the cavities behind. They locate and expel nearly half a dozen of the glistening, coiling creatures. Was that all of them? There's no way to be sure.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's the bait. I think there's a way to remove them in dock. Hopefully. I'm just worried that one of these guys is going to get reckless and, run into us and kill us.
Bah.
Alright. Whew. Okay. I would like to explore London and let the princess set up a salon or wander the streets. No, that's not what I want. Sorry, I did the wrong thing. Here we go. Deal with your unwanted guests. Yes. Whew. Okay. Restoring the hull to pristine condition will cost 171. That's actually better than I thought it would be. And then Go elsewhere in London. Onwards. Your locomotive is playing host to the guests, a species of arm-length eel-like slug. Left unchecked, they will engulf the whole engine. Fortunately, the guests are sufficiently despised that associations of volunteers have formed at major ports to evict them from visiting locomotives.
Nice.
There is no charge. The guests are a menace to shipping. The association workers gather outside your engine, sleeves rolled up. They have brought an amateur brass band along. The guests, the volunteer claims, cannot abide the tuba. Guest timer quality. Ugh.
Jeez.
Once the volunteers have stripped your engine bare and piled its contents on the platform, the band strikes up in your galley. Soon the guests begin to squirm frantically from your engine. You can't blame them. As each emerges, it is scooped up with a shovel and plopped into a steel bucket, which is then rolled away to destinations unknown. Okay, cool. That's good.
Nice. And good to know that it's free, too.
Yeah.
I wonder if that, has a chance of proccing whenever you take damage from the guests.
Yes,
I would assume
it
so.
does. Yeah. Skyfarers, exposed to the haunting light of the stars, are prone to sudden obsessions and erratic behavior. A crewman is staring fixedly from a stained-glass window. Look, he points out at the apparently ordinary sky. Webs strung between the stars, and watch! There! Did you see the stars shiver? Like dew on the cobweb when the spider stirs? You saw no such thing. Send them back to work has a 58% chance of success. This would take a supplies. We actually need to resupply too.
Yeah. We might as well just... I don't know what confined the quarters to.
Probably reduce the crew by 1, possibly by 2.
Maybe.
I don't know, I'm guessing.
We can give them the ration of brandy and then just buy more.
Delicious brandy. And our Terrafell. That evening, your engine is loud with song and laughter. The sky shanties are perhaps a little lubricated, the humor laced with a touch of mania. But for now, the fears of the sky are forgotten. A passing cantankereye rumbles through the cold night. It tuts at the bright, glaring warmth of your windows. It flicks a disapproving antenna at the noise in the hour. When you have passed it by, it is glad to have the quiet and cold of the sky back. All right. So, do you want to go back up to 4 of each, or a different amount?
4 of each, yeah, we'll start with that.
Let's go with 1 extra fuel.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna drop... There's only 33% left in the remaining barrels, so...
Yeah, it's running low.
Man, this trip to London is not nearly as profitable as we were hoping it would be.
Oof.
J-turn. Okay, so
Also,
if we go back up this way, the guest might be gone, and we can get to that platform.
And if not, we can just book it past him this time instead of getting fighty.
Yeah. Not that way.
Oh, do we
though.
want to
Gotta go
grab
this
the
way.
treasure?
Wait. The what?
The loot,
right,
if it's still up there?
Yeah,
Now
it's
that
still
we're
there.
at full HP?
HML Winter Sound. Sir, are you aware that you appear to be glowing quite brightly?
Bright. Also, those things are scorn flukes.
Scorn flukes. The evolved
prickly
form of
boys.
Lorn flukes.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
They're angry now.
Yeah. It used to be that Lorn flukes just didn't like you. Now they hate you. And that's worse. Lorn flukes were in Sunless Seas.
Yeah.
Hey, crockery. Nice.
Nice.
That's some free money. Yeah. So the prickly boy, the one that we saw down south, is a scorn fluke.
Yeah.
So what
And
the
that
fuck was the eyeball?
There's nothing. There's no, much like the big eyeball in the other thing. There's no real info on the big scorn fluke with the eyeball.
Okay.
There was just a picture on Reddit that says nope, nope, nope.
Well, for
of
what
the
it's
big
worth,
eyeball
much
one.
like the eyeball in Sunless Sea, It didn't do anything. Our terror didn't go up or anything like that. So
No. Apparently, if you try to drive over it, it increases your terror, but
understandably.
good thing we didn't try to drive into it.
Hey, it's our Stowaway again. Do you want to keep trying to do a thorough search?
Ooh, yeah. Keep trying for him. We'll get him eventually.
Damn it. Every time.
He can't hide forever.
He can only hide 46% of the time. Not forever. Alright, so we need to go kind of... Well, actually, we're going right towards it. And as long as there's nothing in the way, we should be okay. Oh, look, something in the way. God damn it.
Oh, boy.
I kind of don't want to go this way. But
how far away and around is it?
It's literally just to the north of us right now. Hug the wall, hug the wall, hug the wall, hug the wall, hug the wall. Can't see us. Hug the wall, hug the wall. How quaint. I hope the dress code does not mean I cannot identify the commoners. He's talking about this place, whatever it is.
There it is.
What is this place?
Can't see what it is yet.
It is an outbreak of heart sickness. Damn it. Would you like to succumb and sit with the most afflicted?
With the afflicted. Yeah.
Done. A tale of terror and a savage secret. But we found...
Newport.
Worldbury Juxtamare. Workers in neat uniforms guide your locomotive to rest. Tourist engines rest alongside trading engines. Crews trade gossip and delicacies. Signs and block capitals make abundantly clear that this is a place for pleasure. Welcome to Worldbury Juxtamare, which dazzles like a Fabergé egg, lamplit, rich brass, and Britain in Baroque. In the distance, carnival music mixes with faint cheering. A queue twists and snarls along the dock. Visitors are not allowed to just stroll into the port. They must be admitted. Every fortnight, the Bureau of Entertainments holds a lottery to give out a number of paupers passes, which grant free admittance. The queue for these is long, but it's not the only way into the port. Bypass the queue at the assistance of the authorities, which apparently they just say, first time visiting, come on. Exchange ministry-approved literature for condemned experiments. That's weird. The representative of the Bureau of Entertainments introduces himself. We are a department of the Ministry of Public Decency, but we're entirely autonomous. We run this port for the benefit of weary travelers. He leads you past a queue that doesn't even bother to grumble. Yes, I know. Queue jumping is terribly uncouth. But would you really rather be mingling with the proletariat when you could be enjoying our port? And I'm sure once you've seen what we have to offer, you'll need to come back again. He leads you to a fitting section. Everyone goes through this. There's a dress code. Bureau of Entertainments wishes to encourage industrious captains to patronize the port. To this end, on a captain's first visit, they are allowed in both without charge and without having to queue. The couturier is exquisitely attired. Burgundy tailcoat, cravat, brocaded vest in iron and ink, breeches, boots, and a smile like a shark. Periodically, he checks a brass pocket watch, while his grin lengthens and diminishes in turns. He is here to supervise the attire of new visitors to the port. In Worldbury, everyone dresses up in the heady styles of 50 years ago. The Bureau of Entertainments provides suitable attire for all visitors. What article of clothing are you going to base your choice of outfit around? Your choice of outfit has no impact on the port. It's merely an outlet for your whimsy. Would you like a hat? A dress? Dress shirt? Why not both? A finely tailored coat. A skirt, or maybe a kilt, or bustle, or breeches. Fabulous footwear. What would you like?
What kind of... Regular man seems like a hat person. Look at that cap.
I mean, you're right.
London weeps in envy.
The couturier summons a pair of pale children, their stained glass eyes a palette of emerald golds. They'll help you with anything you need, Administrator. No favors too big, no too terrible. I'd ask that you don't request a bladder as a hat, however. I hate training new help. His assistants are as attentive as they are silent. What? Reverently, they offer possibilities in flattering headgear. Fascinators, bowlers, top hats, even veils filigreed with milky blue seed pearls, and roses the red of a broken heart. When you finally dismiss the children, the couturier considers you for a long moment. He turns to a wardrobe and hands you several garments, all your size. Once you are dressed, he dismisses you, shooing you into Whirlberry Juxtamare. It's precisely like every other weekend destination, shabbier than advertised and bristling with ways to spend more money than intended. There's more to Whirlberry Juxtamare than meets the eye.
Of course there is. Well,
Would you like to write a report?
Yeah.
Okay. In the face of candy floss, guards are let down. Presented with this much tea, defenses are dropped. This should have been a good place to gather information. Unfortunately, the screams of the donkeys render eavesdropping impossible. Still, even by itself, a list of visitors is certainly worth something. Oh, I think I remember more about this place. Okay, so you unlock this with Attired for Whirlberry Juxtamare. You have 5 in all. Okay. We've not become familiar with the portraitist. We need Bohemia to do it, and
we have Bohemia.
We do not have the Patchwork Devil. You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. The popular portraitist has found success with impressionist portraits of his latest muse, who is, he claims, a devil. A small crowd of refined tastes mingle, drink adequate wine, and concoct elaborate theories on the messages hidden in the paintings. We could examine the portraits, follow him to his muse's residence, ask him about his work at his muse, or take your leave.
We could examine the... I wonder if we only get to pick one of these.
Probably not.
We could examine the portraits first, as well.
Okay. His work is striking. In each piece, he takes his muse's perfect features: her delicate lips, her impeccable nose, her amber eyes, the parabolic arches of her eyebrows, and arranges them in impossible configurations upon her face. In A Study in Solemnity, one of her eyes gazes at you from the center of her forehead. In To Muse at Midnight, her mouth splays diagonally across the cheek.
We could follow him to the residence.
He leaves late, one hand securing his hat against a stiff sea breeze. You follow him beneath the lampposts and into a tangle of back streets and yards, where he vanishes after rounding a corner. It is as if he disappeared into the shadows beyond the gaslight. Where did he go? You may be able to pick up his trail elsewhere. So let's not do that. Do you want to go to the beach or do you want to go to the... Okay. This does reduce our Attired for Whirlberry Juxtamare.
Yes. All these do.
Yeah. Do you want to go to the beach, or do you want to look at the shops, or do you just want to wander onwards?
Might as well try the shops first.
Okay. The barber smiles at you with too many teeth. Shaven a nick, he asks. Though his shop is lushly appointed, crushed velvet and a decadently papal aesthetic, it is conspicuously empty. He notes your glance and, crestfallen, offers to sell you a story instead. The longer you spend in Whirlberry Juxtamare, the easier it is to spot the flaws in the facade. There, another detail. Not quite right. That did drop our terror, though.
Wander onward.
We do have 2 new options. Take a donkey ride or succumb to the wiles of a rubbery lump seller.
I want to wander onward while we're here.
Okay. Yeah, it just changes the options that you have.
Oh, it changes the options.
Let's go to the beach. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
The beach in the sky? That sounds cool. This is a beach. Of course it is a beach. What else could it be? It is a stretch of pale particulates and roiling mists. The air smells of salt and things that mummified in the sun, of cinnamon and licorice. It is pebbles and grains of bluegrass, tendrils of something curious and organic. worm-like growths tufting through the sediment. This is exactly what beaches are.
Totally.
You want to take a donkey
ride? How much? How much does it cost?
3.
Go for it. I've always wanted to take a donkey ride.
What an unpleasant ride. No matter how many sugar cubes you sacrifice to its appetites, your donkey insists on remaining truculent. You can't even make faces at it. Not even with its watchful halo of glittering insect eyes. You will return to the paddock of nervous customers intact and only moderately traumatized. Terror has fallen.
Things are not quite right. Something's not quite right.
Would you like to succumb to the wiles of a rubbery lumps seller?
I think that's the only thing that's left.
Yeah. It tastes precisely as advertised. Hot, rubbery, faintly sweet, with a dashing of mirin and brown sugar and an aftertaste reminiscent of roasted berries, like a memory of better days. You graze on a palmful of lumps before you put the rest away.
Now...
Cold frissions down your spine, dragging your attention southwards. Oh dear, your clothes are in tatters. Your beautiful garments are nothing but rags now. Well-dressed onlookers gawk and giggle, whisper and point. You look bedraggled, shabby, and, worst of all, unfashionable. So, to gain admittance, we can give them 2 uncanny specimens. We can also give them a crate of nostalgic crockery, which we totally have. We could pay 250 sovereigns, and then or inquire about the lottery. If we have a ministry stamp permit, we can do that instead. We need at least 4 things with the ministry. All right. Do you want to go back in, or are we good?
No, I'm good for now. It might not be...
They have ministry-approved literature.
What I think it is, but I wouldn't put it past them to have it just be like, something's out of the ordinary here. You better pay more to get in and look again. Oh, you couldn't figure it out this time? You better pay again.
For what it's worth, I will tell you... I think I remember what it is. I don't remember the specifics, but there is definitely something not right about Whirlberry Juxtamara.
Oh, no.
So, this map is useless.
Where could it be, though?
So, I don't... There's so much that we haven't explored.
We went up along that middle part. There's no way to go further left, is there? Or further west.
Right?
Further west.
This way?
Yeah.
Oh no, we could there's totally a way to go west from here. Or we could keep going this way.
There's an opening down there?
Yeah.
Is there ways to go further east though?
Yeah, it looks like we could go east from here.
Here?
Perjurance is not supposed to be all that far from London, so I think it's kind of in a circle like this.
Yeah. Well, that gives us both that east and west spot there are good places to start.
And we can send out the bat, too. So
yeah, when we're getting closer to those areas.
So where are we going? Over here or over here?
I think the...
Oh, we also have to find Parliament. Parliament is, I think, over here.
Over there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we could go this way, and then if we don't find anything, we could... Okay. All right.
Also,
next time on CharacterSelect, beware the guests. Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if we do run into that locomotive, it's still damaged.
Also, beware the giant eyeballs.
Yes, that too. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And guard. I hate this place. I hate this place so much. Let me zoom out, you cowards.